Oh my god. Taylor, I was made aware of the company's gratitude letter you got. I must admit that I was somewhat shocked that they would single you out for that. Not to mention the accompanying gift voucher. That resentful.
Hello, Keelan. I must admit, I had the same level of astonishment as you did. I never anticipated receiving such a gift from the firm. Additionally, the spa gift card was a really lovely surprise. Personally, I enjoy getting a hot stone massage occasionally.
You're keeping the office spotless, so I guess it's not so horrible to be the cleaner if benefits like these are involved, huh? It ultimately justifies cleaning all those restrooms, doesn't it? LOL.
When the business stated that it would be recognizing me, I felt a little ashamed, but I'm still grateful for it. Particularly since I had to accept the prize in front of everyone. I truly struggle in such kinds of situations because I never know how to respond. However, Keelan, just because I have something doesn't mean I'm going to slag off right away. You got it, right?
Well. Just be careful not to overdo it. You don't have to be overjoyed, it's simply a little note of thanks. LOL, I assume folks your age are more enthusiastic about unimportant details like this. That describes my elder aunt as well.
Although I wouldn't describe it as insignificant, I don't believe it's anything really noteworthy. I suppose the business just thought it would be great to do it. Anyhow, we don't have to discuss it if it upsets you.
Okay, but it's obvious that you're loving the topic. Tell me more about your achievements, please.
Huh? Wait, what?
Furthermore, I wish you would refrain from sending snarky smiley faces. I am aware that you are only attempting to irritate me. Well, in a way, it's working.
Okay, I guess I won't need to send any smileys. I apologize for it. I had no idea you would think that way. Just one thing, though. What do you mean by getting carried away, specifically? I'm not sure whether it has to do with my age, but I think I may have been a little too thrilled when I received the award in front of everyone.
A lot too. Thrilled, to put it mildly. Basically, you couldn't help but smile. Don't you think that, given the situation, is a little odd? I'm rather confident that I wouldn't respond in that way. It's only a small, pointless prize, after all. When they obtain something like that, young people frequently act coolly. Anyway, I would definitely take such action. Simply consider them, then move on. At the corporate meeting, I just felt it was old-fashioned of you to get all worked up. Just that.
What's my age got to do with anything, Keelan? I don't understand why you seem to be so interested in that aspect of this. In addition, I didn't think it was that big of a concern. When I got it, I even noticed you clapping along with everyone else. I was really pleased to get it, therefore I don't see how that would be an issue.
Yes, I was only clapping in compliance with social convention. I was actually laughing so hard inside. I was simply thinking, what a smug grin this lady has. Does she not realize that this is merely a pointless award that is given to everyone? It's sort of humiliating, to be honest.
Oh, I had no clue that's how you actually felt. I apologize if I seem to be bothering you. That was completely unintended.
Well, it's fairly clear, really. Don't you notice how people respond when they see you laughing and grinning at everything? It affects individuals negatively when it does so. I think it could be a good idea to tone down your emotions if you don't want to irritate folks.
Wow, Keelan, I had no clue you felt this way. I'm positive I can make progress in this area. But wait a minute. Is it really that important to have a thank you letter from the business? Or are you simply annoyed by my response to it? I apologize, but I'm not really sure why you're so angry with me.
You simply appear so happy to get anything like that from the business. You're going to boast about this to everyone, I can just imagine it now. Should you know that the business commended me for my cleaning abilities? They'll then comment, "Wow, that's amazing, good for you." You will then respond, "I know, isn't it great?" Tired of your words. Oh my god, I'm not looking forward to you talking about this at the office every day from now on.
Huh? I just told you, didn't I? I'm not really proud of this at all. I am aware that the corporation is only showing their goodwill.
Honestly, huh? Can you then explain to me why you were grinning widely when they called your name? Remember how you continued to express gratitude to everyone? They all approached you and congratulated you individually. You must have enjoyed that a lot. You simply can't get enough of all this interest, right? Taylor is the center of attention, just how you want it, huh? You must not have felt that popular in a while. LOL.
Why do you say that? None of it, in my opinion, is accurate. Why are you taking offense to everything so much? It feels incredibly out of place. I apologize if I offended you in any way, however, I had no intention of doing so.
That you don't understand it doesn't really surprise me. It's just one of those things you do unconsciously, in my opinion. I suppose LOL. Anyway, I don't need to hear about all your wonderful efforts on behalf of the workplace. That's all you are, a cleaner. You don't own any further skills, do you? You can't possibly perform the intricate sales work I'm performing. That calls for a lot more skill. I suppose we can get along just fine if you tidy up and keep quiet.
Huh? Be silent? Perhaps not talking at all?
Yes, as long as you remain silent and there isn't any unnecessary hoopla, I won't have any issues. That is how the office ought to be set up.
Oh. You must feel that way then, huh? I was clueless. I think I'm just a little taken aback. You know, you've always been courteous to me at work. At least the few occasions I've encountered. I'm simply curious as to why there has been such a fast change.
The one thing you need to know about me, Taylor, is that I'm frank with you. I dislike playing around. Since I'm sincere, it doesn't matter whether it offends you. You ought to have developed thick skin by this age. That is what 55 years on this planet will do to you. Ha ha. Since it's best to avoid skirting certain subjects, I always make sure to write down what comes to mind. Do you not believe that is the greatest method to resolve a dispute?
Conflict? Is there a dispute going on here? That's news to me, though. I'm not sure whether I completely concur with you there. We have to maintain a certain standard of civility and politeness. In actuality, this organization keeps its employees to a very high degree of mutual respect. Up to this point, you performed the same thing. Do you at least concur that treating people with respect is important?
Oh, yes. 100%. You're only a cleaning lady, though. Do you mean to suggest that I should treat the cleaning woman like our most valuable client? Obviously not.
Keelan, I'm not sure about it. Obviously, I disagree.
Exactly, whatever. Oh, but I did want to mention how out of control this corporation is. You did receive a note of appreciation this time along with a gift card for your cleaning, right? Next, what? Will Ben be rewarded for his clever joke? Lay is going to receive one for producing a copy? Until everyone gets one, they will just continue passing them out left, right, and center. Where is the relevance of that, please? They won't be as wonderful if we just give them to individuals who don't really deserve them. That's what I want to stay away from.
As I already stated, it isn't really significant to me. Just keep doing it, I say. I won't make any changes to the way I perform my duties, and I'll keep giving it my all.
Oh, you're so upbeat about everything. You continue to say, I'm going to do my best, even after I pointed out how useless the work you're doing is. Huh. Are you trying to win me over, Taylor? Sorry, but no amount of garbage removal or floor sweeping will ever impress me.
I'm not sure what to say at all. I'm not doing like that.
Listen, you need to be aware of your specific position in this whole situation, Taylor. You take care of the cleaning, which we could just as easily contract out to a cleaning service. I'd argue that at this time, your position is entirely replaceable. You're a waste of space for this business, Taylor. Aren't you aware of that?
I am a waste of space? Are you certain of that?
We all in sales, however, go out almost every day to steal consumers, lock down sales, and bring in astronomical profits for our business. We put forth a lot of effort to make our business successful. Then there is you, the shabby office cleaner in your middle age. Which do you believe is more valuable to the business? Huh?
I appreciate all you do for the firm and your guidance, so thank you.
What do you mean by it, by the way? Even so, do you comprehend what I'm saying to you?
We genuinely appreciate what you and the rest of the sales crew are doing. I was just being honest. However, don't you think it's a bit unfair to imply that the cleaning crew is less important than the sales representatives? I believe that maintaining the smooth operation of this business requires the cooperation of all employees. The entire organization, from the CEO to the mailroom workers and everyone in between. I truly apologize if I offended you. I'm hoping we can resolve this.
Oh my god, here it is once more. One of those pointless smileys. To whom do you believe you are speaking? Honestly? Do you believe you can just send me any message, no matter how little, as if I were your best friend because you are old? While I am aware that aging affects the mind, I was unaware that it may also radically alter one's thinking.
Oh, I'm very sorry. I just considered trying to make our talk more lighthearted, but that doesn't seem feasible, does it? Maybe it's simply that today is a poor day, I guess. Did I misjudge the day I caught you?
Hey! What does that even mean? Do you mean to suggest that I did something wrong? You are to blame for my current state of affairs. It's entirely your fault.
Okay. Anyhow, my break is about to finish, so I should return to work. I appreciate your online message.
Anytime. Because you're constantly alone, I thought you may appreciate me reaching out to you. The young, attractive girl is conversing with the lonely, elderly office cleaner. This may be a TV show of some sort. LOL.
Not to worry. I'm not at all alone. I really appreciate you considering me, though. I really thank you for that.
You see, the more you do to keep the office tidy, the more easily our actual, crucial job can proceed. Oh, I remember now. In the bathroom, I saw that one of the lights was out. Would you please change that? I'd appreciate it if you did that since without the light, it's a little dreary in there. Slice, slice. Thanks.
Oh, okay. I'll begin immediately.
Hey Taylor, observe. You're out of control by far. Just do your darn housework instead of grinning and laughing all the time, please. You must pay attention to your task. Both for me and the entire sales crew, it is quite distracting.
Oh, have I done anything to annoy you? Simply attempting to strike up a discussion with some of our staff. Do you agree that it adds to the enjoyable mood a little bit?
I'm sorry, but I disagree. You and I think differently. I'm a sales executive while you're a cleaner, therefore we're really on separate planes, lady. You should just carry out your duties without talking too much. Nobody should have to listen to that talk every day. Okay?
Okay, I get it. I was just summoned into the sales department to pick up some spilt drinks. I only considered asking them how things was going. However, it's obvious that it's only a diversion for you, so I'll be careful not to do that.
It's more than simply a diversion. It may cause a significant issue. What if we in sales or marketing did it as well? Imagine if we simply talked non-stop for the entire day. There would be no progress. Similar to you. You look horrible for every second you spend talking and not cleaning. Not to mention, it harms the reputation of our business. That's on you, too.
If I'm not incorrect, I always encounter a really welcoming staff when I visit the sales department. I'll be honest, when they start chatting to me, I'm simply cleaning. I always appreciate it when they inquire about my well-being or briefly discuss what they're working on. That type of discussion isn't always bad, is it?
It truly amazes me that you are unaware of what a complete waste of time it is. You don't have to talk to them forever, even if they do start talking to you. And why on earth are you criticizing the salespeople for approaching you first? What sort of pathetic justification is that? Are you genuinely so dim-witted to fail to see your own mistakes? Taylor, what precisely are you contemplating? Evidently not much at all.
Keelan, I've observed that you've kind of changed after I received the letter from the business thanking me for my cleaning job. You used to greet me like everyone else in the office and be completely polite to me. Now it appears that you and I are having some sort of issue, and I have no idea why.
How should I put this? Every time I see you in the workplace, my blood immediately starts to boil. In reality, it's inexplicable. We are basically the antithesis of each other. I believe I only now became aware of the significant friction. Additionally, it's sort of how I manage stress.
Oh, do you feel that way? Okay, I guess I can simply accept that you and I don't get along, but what do you mean this is your stress management strategy? So your stress is the cause of your harsh texts to me, right?
Fundamentally, LOL. Who else am I going to use as a dummy for myself? The only person who actually makes sense is you.
Not a very pleasant thing to say, that. You do realize how much you wounded me by doing that, right?
Oh, dear, I was unaware of your true level of sensitivity. I advise you to look for another job if it's too much for you. Other offices undoubtedly require cleaning staff to clean their restrooms as well. Ha ha.
Keelan, this is out of control. I won't leave my career only because of you.
Okay, at least be quiet and focus on your work if you're not going to work for a different firm. Got it? I don't want to hear your grating small chat any longer.
That's okay, I get it.
Taylor, hello! How did you find today's work? LOL.
Why would you do that, Keelan? You've gone much too far with this.
What could you possibly be talking about?
You can't recall your actions, do you? Are you serious?
Of course, I can recall. I'm not as dumb as you are.
Why would you act in such a manner? Taylor, you really went too far this time.
Oh, Taylor, hurry up. You understand I couldn't allow you to attend our company's 12th anniversary celebration. For our organization, it was a really unique event, therefore I wanted to make sure everyone present was deserving of it. Do you understand that? Can't you understand how a cleaning woman could not be the most welcome at such a significant event?
Worthy? How would you define worthy? I belong to this organization. I had a right to be at the party, regardless of whether I work as a cleaner or in sales like you are. You should feel ashamed of what you did since you had no right to do that.
Yes, indeed. Taylor, let's go on. You may express all of your resentment. Nothing will change as a result of it. I'm not ashamed of anything, either. I made the proper decision, and I'm confident the other partygoers were appreciative as well.
Let's be honest, Taylor. What the hell is happening? Since receiving that letter of praise from the business, all I've encountered from you is disrespect. You've been treating me unfairly, in my opinion. No one else in the workplace is experiencing it either. Really, it's just you. Tell me, what in the world did I do to you to cause you to treat me with such ruthlessness?
You truly believe that you can just pretend to be in charge, huh? Don't you realize that because of my sales obligations, I'm 10 times busier than you? I don't have time for your tedious small chat, silly positive outlook, or ridiculous housekeeping chores. Simply perform them alone and without speaking. Also, stop requesting responses from me. I'm a sales associate, and you work as a cleaner. A low class like you don't have to answer me.
What? Low class? Wow, Keelan, you really need to watch how you speak to others. Your superior at this firm is me. Before you ever joined, I did. Please treat me with respect.
You don't truly understand where each of us fits into the hierarchy, do you? LOL, it's actually very funny. Just put the party incident behind you. That's it. Go weep on your bed or whatever at home. Ha ha.
I won't be doing that, I assure you. After the disastrous party, the vice president of the firm paid me a visit.
Oh, right? Lana, the company's VIP, visited your home. Lana visiting your home would be like a monarch going to see one of his peasants in the hamlet. It just doesn't happen. God alone is aware.
Our vice president came to my residence to express his regret for the situation you started.
Oh my goodness, you're still bringing up that. You sure do hold grudges, don't you? The VIP would only do it for someone incredibly important, like, say, the president, which is another reason I know your tale is false. Ben has always been distant from me and is usually quite critical of us in meetings if we don't fulfill our goals. So, doing something like that is really out of character for him.
I don't want to criticize our vice president in this. In fact, I want to emphasize how considerate he has always been with me. Of course, he is also a dedicated businessman. I have to be honest, Becca. Your way of thinking is so naive that when I try to argue with you, I feel ashamed. Whatever I say, you constantly respond with some stupid, disparaging comment. Really unfortunate.
Am I being silly? Are you serious? So, if I don't believe what makes sense rationally, I'm being childish? That's going too far.
You're good, Keelan. If you believe that the vice president solely has high esteem for the president, I have a query for you. Do you believe that the president is the only one?
Okay, sure. That should be clear, no?
Are you certain?
Okay, the president and his wife, perhaps. Perhaps a few board members? I think that's about all. But because you obviously have no connection to any of them, your story is untrue. Haha.
Oh. I do in fact have a connection to them. I am the wife of the president.
LOL, really?
I'm not kidding. I was present when my spouse founded this business years ago. Given how long you've been employed here, Keelan, I'm amazed you weren't aware of it. You surely heard about it from someone else.
No, it's not possible. Why did I not realize this?
It's unfortunate that you weren't informed sooner. The incident at the party earlier may have been prevented if you had done so. Making a scene and chasing me away, you know. You helped the First Lady miss one of her husband's most significant professional achievements. You should be proud of yourself.
God, oh God. But does everybody else understand? Perhaps we should simply go on and start afresh. You're sure that's okay, Taylor?
In no way. By the way, you should consider what you will say to everyone. They'll be looking for an explanation of how you behaved at the party. You must have a legitimate reason for treating the president's wife so abhorrently, I'm sure of it.
This is really crazy. Why didn't you tell me earlier? If it had been the case, I never would have acted in this manner.
Keelan, it doesn't matter anymore. Too late now. Even if you had no idea who I was, you still owed me respect. I am treated with the utmost respect by almost everyone else in the organization. Like you did, some folks simply assume that I am a typical cleaning lady. It's just common politeness to treat others with at least a certain level of respect, therefore it's not that difficult.
This is excessive. I can't believe my sales career has been flawless up to this point. I am the best at serving all of my clients.
I was required to inform him of everything that occurred a few months ago. You realize this, don't you? Huh? Really? You're going to quit answering? Wow, the chat with the elderly woman seems to have lost some of its importance.
Taylor? Why you can be at our party? How do you take the status of a low-class guy to dare to enter the party? I prepared for everyone.
I am the deputy director and also the wife of the president. You must have heard my name before. You're intentionally insulting me, Nellie. As the director's wife, you're a nerve. I'm sure you'll recognize me at the party in a little while. Hope you see how it fits. I am the president's wife. See, Keelan, this is really life. When individuals are treated poorly, there are actual repercussions. You didn't really believe there wouldn't be repercussions for that, did you? In any case, all I'm asking is that you become ready for what comes next. No one loves a mule that is too stubborn, therefore it would be wise to modify your tune.
Mule? You're the president's wife, what the hell? You are really vile. I was the victim the whole time. How could you do this? You have got to be joking. The wife of the president ought to be so much more refined than this. Look how low you've lowered yourself. Hold it. Halt lecturing me like a little kid. No more. Halt lecturing me like a schoolboy. I won't apologize to you because that's what you have to do for me.
I have reported Keelan's actions and attitudes to Human Resources to review her disregard for others. For the cleaners. They all received disdain from her, and insults should not be. The Human Resources Board decided to quit Keelan because of his snobbish attitude and contempt for others. She cried and begged and tried to contact me to apologize and wanted to stay at the company, but I refused.